G'day tubes. This isn't going to be a long video, but I just want to let everybody know that these Crane XR eye modules, they do not last forever. I bought this one in 2004 and it started dying on me last month. The rev limiter would be kicking in at about 4,500 RPM, so I thought maybe I needed to add some more CPU thermal paste on the bottom, so I did that. And naturally, when this is running, when your engine's still cold and you haven't been driving for over half an hour, you know it's going to perform good. But as soon as you get driving over half an hour and hammer it, then your rev limiter will kick in. So last week my rev limiter was kicking in at 5,500. So I thought maybe under the actual module needed some CPU thermal paste. So I undid these the mounting screws and put paste under there, and additional on the bottom. Put it in. It worked fine going up the street. I hammered it to 6 grand in first gear, no problem. And then when I went for a drive the other day, after I don't know, maybe 15-20 minutes, I hammered it, and it started, the rev limiter hit 55 and then sweep back down to 0 until I let off on the gas, and then it came back up. So it did work for several years, and reading the reviews today, I would not buy one of these or Pertronix or any other module, because they're made so cheap now. Heat's affecting them and they're dying. They're dying before a year's up, I hear. And if you're lucky, you'll get one that works out of the box. I've read that some guys, they're not even getting them working out of the box until they get their third one. So the model here for my 70 Z28 Camaro with the 350 LT1 is 750-1710. And before that, many years ago, before Pertronix was out, I found a local place maybe a half hour from me that sold the igniter, which was pre-Pertronix, and they didn't want to sell it to me because they only sold it to fleet companies like taxis, etc. And I bugged them, and I said I really need it. Nobody else sells it. So the first one I installed was a dud. I was even on the telephone with tech support, and he says, "Yep, you got a dud." So the next time I drove my car up to the place and installed it in the parking lot, and it fired right up. And I told the guy, "It's fine, I'm heading out." I drove on the highway. It was great. Good at 3,000 RPM, 3,500 cruising, and that lasted probably 15 years on me. And that's when after this one, I went to Points, back to Points. So now after this one's died on me, I'm going back to Points. And I've got an MSD 6AL 6420 box, and it's down here beside my battery, and it works fine with Points. There's diagrams online how to wire it up if you don't have Pertronix or the Crane module. So I'm going back with Points, and because I got enough points here from my Points days. Got points there from GM, the new style, the old style, I've got condensers. So if your points are burning really good, do not change your condenser when it's time to change points, because some of these condensers act differently. Some will wear out your points quicker, and some will make them last longer. So if you get one that your points are lasting long, keep using it. Just keep a spare set of points and condenser in the glove box, and if it dies, you can swap them out in 10 minutes. Anyhow, that's my rant. Have a good one and stay safe. Bye.